RJ and Mickens. Y'all fire away with questions whenever you're ready. RJ, what's your sort of, with camp having finished, what's your sort of big picture takeaway from how things have gone with the defense?
Defenses came out and been really aggressive this camp. And I like to thank the offense for, growing and challenging us with new formations and plays and stuff. So it's really been a very competitive camp. And Coach Riley's done a great job over there. I'm really excited for week one to see what they're going to do. And, guys just been flying around making plays and just grinding every single day, So it's been a great camp.
From before, the level of challenge of the offense is
this offense has really, challenged us, with formations, motions, all type of things, that are, helping us grow as a defense. And they're getting better because we got a very talented defense. Offense is very talented. So, it's just iron sharper than iron. So, yeah.
This pass defense slipped a little bit statistically last season. Do you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder, like we got more to prove this time running?
We always have a chip on our shoulder. That's just a defensive back mindset. And I feel like with the talent we got, talent we've had in the past, it's the same guys coming back on the back end, and people have just grown. Everyone's just gotten better from last year. Same guys have just gotten better, and we got some new additions too with Khalil Barnes, Robert Billings, Shelton, AV. We got some new young guys that are really gonna help us out and provide good depth and make plays, and they've been making plays all camp. And I'm really excited about the new guys coming in. So, as a back end, we just got to continue to get better and improve, each week. And I think you guys will be very proud with us this season.
Bunch of good quarterbacks in the ACC.
Yeah.
You look at that and go, hey.
Yeah. This is definitely a really good quarterback conference. And we got the best quarterback in the conference, right here with Cade, and we get to play against him every day. And, he's as good as I've played against all the quarterbacks, in the ACC for the most part, and Cade's the best one. So I'm very excited about him this season.
What gives you that confidence about Cade? What have you seen in camp?
Just his confidence and, him as a leader and just the way he carries himself and the plays he's been making, the passes he's been throwing, the reads he's been making, looking guys off. He's just developed so much as a quarterback from last year to this year. So I'm very excited for him.
You were talking about the freshmen. Which one of those freshmen has stood out the most to you?
That's a tough question. I wouldn't say the most, but I would say this freshman class is as good of a freshman class as we've had since I've been here. And just seeing these guys come in and go to work, Peter Woods, Khalil Barnes, Robert Billings, AV, Terrell, Shelton Lewis, all those guys have just came in and really stood out and got the plays down, which is, very hard for especially the guys coming in the summer to get the plays down as quick as they did. And they've just been excelling, getting reps and competing, making plays, and they're just hungry. Hungry is a good word to describe them. So,
yeah. I feel like Andrew Mukuba has gotten better from last year. He said he kind of feels a little different.
He's like a really special player. He's definitely more locked in. His whole mindset. Last year he had injuries and stuff, and his body. He's gotten his body right, put on weight, and just really committed to being the best version of himself. And I've seen that each day out here in camp. So he's definitely been taking strides, and he's gonna have a really special year. Really special year.
What kind of role do you see Barnes sort of carving out? Because there's so many experienced guys back there, but yet he showed during the spring that he's.
Yeah, I think everyone got a chance to see him in the spring game with that pick and the plays he was making in the spring game, and and he had only been there for 2 months, three months at that point. It's been like 8 months now, so he's grown a lot and he has the plays down. He's getting a ton of reps and he's making the most out of those reps. And he's definitely a young guy that I've seen that has just excelled and just made plays whenever they were there, and he just knows his stuff. So yeah.
It's just a bad question. When you first came here from Clemson, you're from Texas, and I don't think there were a lot of Texas guys here then. What has it been like since then to see all these Texas guys?
shoot, I want to say we got like 6 or 7 Texas guys. And, whenever I got here, it was just JC Chalk. And it's just crazy to see how much it's grown, In Texas, I mean, people don't know this, of course, but if you're from Texas, Clemson's a big brand, nationally. And in the state of Texas, there's a good amount of Clemson fans. And I was watching Clemson, ever since that 2016 Natty, my freshman year of high school. And, I just, as soon as I got the offer, just hearing about what the program's about and then seeing it myself, that brand is a very, that Paul holds a lot of weight everywhere. So, and Texas is definitely growing with Cade and me and Andrew. And, the guys just keep coming. Noble Johnson, we got a ton of guys, Ian Reed. So, I'm very excited about the future. I just think it'll keep growing. It'll definitely keep growing.
Do you feel like you have a all different connection with those Texas guys? I know you was talking about Derek, you were talking about Brisket.
Yeah. There's just a lingo that we, have that, people don't understand type of deal. But, those are, of course, my brothers, and they're, we're all from the same state and same area for the most part, a couple hours away. So it's great. Yeah.
You guys played maybe on the back end softer defense last year at times than has been normal over the years, probably because of the inexperience in some spots. Do you see a noticeable sort of turn toward more aggression and more tighter man coverage this year?
I wouldn't totally agree with that. Last year we did run a lot of man, and it was just whenever the situation presented itself per se. If it was if it was like a shorter down distance, we'd have to come up and press and play tighter. And guys, and whenever you do that, guys get beat, things happen. So it might not look like we're playing tight coverage, or if we get a pass breakup, it might be because he's down there playing tight on that down and distance. And if it's 3rd and long, guys are gonna be off. So we definitely did play a lot of man last year and a lot of zone as well. I mean, we were pretty balanced in my opinion, and it was all based off the personnel we were facing and stuff. But this year, I'm not going to say a whole lot has changed. We still got the same aggressive mindset. Like I said, last year was aggressive based on the situation. So I think we got the same mindset. If it's a team that we need to be more conservative with, then we'll play off, this year. And if it's a team we need to be more, aggressive, come down, challenge the receivers, short yardage, down and distance-wise, we'll come and do that. And I think we got the players to do that. Same guys as last year. We just got a lot better, and we've added new people. So, I'm really confident with us.
RJ, what are some of the points of emphasis for you guys as a defensive unit heading into the season?
Just having a next play mentality, and just not letting the last play affect the next play, and guys just doing their 1/11th. Just if everyone does their job, we have the people to be the best defense in the country, and we have the talent at each position, and even our backups can go anywhere and start at almost any program in the country. So I think we got some of the best depth in the country, and the emphasis has really been just doing your job and doing it to the best of your ability, and then giving effort. The play's never over till it's over, and guys, like, even go back to Syracuse 2 years ago, JP, our safety, tracks somebody down and then gets a pick the next play. And last year, Andrew got beat on that and tagged the guy down on the 1-yard line, got a pick the next play, turnover. So that was just, just never giving up, just having that no quit mentality and just, giving it our all.
Coach Sweeney has speakerphone in Aaron Thomas. And I think he posted a video. Dabo himself in the video says, we're thinking about going to Houston. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Why do you think this team has been so comfortable navigating that vision?
Each year, we reset and refocus and look at our team and reset the goals and standards and stuff. And just the makeup of this team, a lot of the guys are coming back. We're a really experienced team, all around. And I think everyone knows what everybody can do. Tyler Davis, Rook, XT, Maskell, the dogs up front we got on both sides. Blake Miller, Will Putnam, Mitchell Mays. We got tons of guys up front on both sides in the trenches. Cade, Shipley, Maffa, Brandon, Antonio. We got playmakers. And on defense, the back seven, best back seven in the country with Trotter, Barrett, Wade, me, Coobs, JP, and the depth in the corners, So I think everyone knows that we're not alone. You know, you got people around you that can make you right, and guys that are going to make plays. And I think we're really confident in each other. You know, not just in our own abilities, but I know the guy next to me is a dog too. You know, it's not like, oh, I got to make up for him, or you know, I don't think there's any of that. And I think that's why we're so confident that we have a really good, you know, that we're going to go all the way to Houston and win it all. So I know everyone believes that, and Coach Swinney instills that belief in us. And I think guys are really bought in, 100%.
It's not looking way too far ahead, but you being a Texas guy, I mean, does that help make Division A1 for you going back to your home state?
Oh yeah, you know, 100%. You know, it's like 3.5, 4 hours from my house. You know, that'd be a dream come true. You know, have my whole family come down, and I got family in Houston, and you know, it's a great city. And I've never actually been to NRG though. I've never been to NRG, but grew up watching the Texans, watching the Cowboys. So you know, in-state kid. It'd only be right to go out with a natty, you know, in the home state. So I think the whole team believes that we can do that, and we are going to do that.